What's up, guys? It's Coach D, Coach Zara, your colorful coach, and today I'm going to talk about volleyball tryouts, but specifically how I tell players they are either cut or made the team. So the first year I started coaching, I called out all the girls' names and I had them leave the gym, and those were the girls that were cut. And then the girls that stayed inside the gym are the ones that made it. I did not like this. It felt very impersonable, and I think it just put too much pressure on both the girls who stayed and the girls who left, to the point where multiple girls were crying and I almost started crying, and I just felt like a terrible person. So the year after that, I decided to do numbers instead, with the same process of calling out the numbers. But instead of having the girls leave as I called out the numbers, I had them leave in the same group of people or stay in the same group of people. I like this a little bit more, but it still was not my favorite. And then the year after that, I decided to post on a billboard. This was not at the high school. I coached at somewhere else. But I posted on a billboard numbers who made the team and then everybody else leave. And then I just waited a little bit, let people look at their number, and then walked out into the hallway and talked to them. Still not my favorite, but not as bad. It kind of gave the girls a way to think about it themselves and reflect without me calling out names or numbers. But this year I've decided to do a whole different thing. Myself and my varsity coach have decided to write the girls letters. I'm super excited for this one because I feel like it's going to be way more personable and way more productive. So I have the opportunity as a JV coach to watch the girls all summer long, so I know a lot of what they need to work on, a lot of things they need to improve on, things that they're good at, things like that. So I'm able to point out what improvements they need to make. So for the girls that are cut from the team, I am telling them maybe why their role, why they didn't fit into a role in the team this year, the skills they need to develop to make the team in the future, and just overall things they did that were really strong things, but also the things they need to work on. And then I'm redirecting them to other places they can play volleyball. So either rec leagues, club. We have a couple clubs around here that do local teams during the school season for girls that did not make their high school team. I really love that. Shout out to A-Town Volleyball. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for letting everybody continue to be in the volleyball community. Anyways, so that's what for the people that are going to be cut. For the people that made the team, I'm doing a similar thing. I'm telling them their strengths, their weaknesses, and the role that I see them on for the upcoming year. Whether that's a practice player, a bench player, a 3-rotation player, or a 6-rotation player, I am going to right off the bat tell them exactly where I think that their part is going to be on the team. Obviously, subject to change. I'm including that. If they work really hard, if they don't work hard, that stuff can get moved around. But I think I've done a disservice to girls in the past by not telling them exactly what my expectations are for them as far as their role as a player on the team. And this year I want to include the parents in that. So at our parent meeting, I've also decided to tell the parents what I think the role of their child is going to be, alongside with asking the parents, how do you think the best way to coach your child is? Because obviously you know your child best. And also, how can I bring morals that you teach at home into practice? Because I think the more we build on these young girls together as parents and as coaches, the more we're investing into their future. So that's the thing I'm going to implement this year as well, is asking parents those questions and including parents in that process.